these pants that you've been shopping for. First of all, at midnight, they were wildly popular. Many of you were grabbing them with our today's special value. For the day, and this is a big Barefoot Dreams day, okay? So we brought in 4,000.
Oh.
That's not what we have anymore.
No.
So we started the day with 4,000. Oh no, there's only 1,800.
No way.
Now, all of our Barefoot Dreams fashions today and today only is on free shipping and handling. So not only are you getting a sale price, free shipping and handling, if you've ever thought, I'd love to get a Barefoot Dreams pant, this truly is the day to do it. I'll tell you about a time that I treated myself. But man, when you put Barefoot Dreams on, specifically in a pant, the skin to fabric ratio, it feels so incredible. Really, you get like the best of Barefoot Dreams. So this is gonna be the only order of the year. Price goes up at the end of the day today. And they're also free shipping and handling. Oxford Navy.
Which we
Wait a second. Don't we have a today's special value?
Yes, we do.
Oxford Navy, that's stunning.
Isn't that stunning? This is that soft suiting look right there.
I would almost put a crisp white button up and nobody would know the difference.
No one would, I mean,
it looks so elevated.
Yes. This is trouser quality.
But it's a lounge set.
And it's a pull-on pant. That's what's crazy about this.
I think the Oxford is, it plays a little both ways.
Yes.
Okay, so Sand Dune is what I have on.
That's Beach Rock.
Is it?
Yep.
Oh yeah, Beach Rock, thank you.
Yep,
this is Sand Dune.
Yes.
Okay, thank you. Okay, so Beach Rock.
Which is that top.
I should never questioned you. I was like, is it? My apologies.
Oh gosh, no.
Okay, so Beach Rock, Sand Dune.
Yes, Sand Dune is like that, more of that almond color.
And then here's your petal.
Yeah, that petal, soft pink. I mean, this is a summer. This is just, if you're not a short wearer, this is your answer.
Yeah.
The only thing I've been saying all day.
Which also does come in our today's special value.
The only thing I've been saying all day, if you don't want to be comfortable, like this isn't for you.
Yeah.
Because this is crazy comfortable.
So cardigans can sometimes be easier, but what about a pant for sizing?
Oh yeah, okay. So the fact that we have the 3 inseams, and because this was designed for a cropped, I do suggest you staying with your actual inseam. So I'm petite, so I'm 5'2", so I went with the petite. But do check out the waist and hip on this. We are right in line with department store sizing. You're gonna get, you'll notice like a gentle hug in the hip. That's what we want.
Yeah.
Lots of stretch. It doesn't cling at all. And then it just releases down to this incredible styling that is proportioned in a way to be super flattering.
They're so pretty.
They're so pretty.
There's also, so the ribbing, and then that front, I don't know if you call it really, it's not really a seam necessarily,
yeah,
but.
we're calling it a Pintuck, but
Yeah.
it's a raised kind of seam.
That does it. I mean, that's, I think that's what makes it.
I think it is.
Out of all of, I think all the Barefoot Dreams pants that I have, because I have a few, because I might like them, that makes this something that I can still wear lounge. But if I did want that like coastal weekend look and throw on with a little slide.
I feel like exactly what I'm wearing right now. I could totally go into any like really super nice restaurant and feel like confident.
It's just going to be the shoe. It's going to be how you put some jewelry on.
Yes.
But it has this kind of laid back elegance.
It really does.
That is the California style.
That is us.
I mean, that's the DNA of Barefoot Dreams.
Yes.
But gosh,
but
when
the
you put that fabric on, I tried these on before the show. And then, you know, I went and I put my Isaac stuff on and I wore that for our lug show, but just like looking forward to that feeling of when this fabric gets on your skin. It's the best after a long day. Harbor Haze is that green shade, matches perfectly with our today's special value. Petal Pink, the today's special value color as well, so you could do a whole set, which would be really pretty. This one is your Sand Dune.
Which is like an almond color.
It does look great with
wearing,
pearl
actually.
too.
It really does.
If maybe you don't want to do like white.
I really like it with the pearl.
Yeah, it looks really pretty too. Or you could do this Beach Rock.
Yes.
But that
or the
Oxford.
Pink. That Oxford. And I wanted to point out real quick because this is completely ribbed, the pant. And I don't know if you realized, I'm sure you probably did, Allie, the fact that this feels a little bit different than the cardigan.
It's richer, yeah.
And that's because of the ribbing.
The ribbing.
The ribbing.
So it's almost like it's denser.
It's denser because it's adding more texture because of the ribbing. So what that means to you, I feel, for me, that equals confidence.
Ooh, alert, alert. Harbor Haze and Petal. Just like our today's special value, the pants are now last call. These were in the midnight show, and they were very limited. Ooh, look. I thought we were doing Easter eggs for a moment. I was like, well, you could, honestly, you could do that too. It's kind of pretty.
But how tranquil is that?
Yes. If you can get your hands on these. I do remember it was 2020, which, some things in our memory during that time just kind of stand out. But I indulged myself. I was buying a Barefoot Dreams pullover, also bought the pant. And I thought, you know what, why not? We were in lounging, a little bit more, and I just kind of thought, I'm just gonna splurge and, go for it. That was probably one of the best decisions ever. Because it is, I still have them. And it's nearly 5 years later. When you think about quality and something, yes, and whenever you just want something to feel really good, nurtured, soothed, you could just be having a crummy day. You're carrying the weight of the world, you put on your Barefoot Dreams, that's where, let that take care of you.
Well, I think, myself and I've talked to so many other, ladies who said they shop so much different when they did when they were younger. It's really important to have, we want to be comfortable, but I think, for some of us, you still want to be stylish.
Yeah.
But more importantly, you want styles that are lasting. You don't want to have to think about it. You want to know, you want to feel like you're not underdressed, you're not overdressed. And that's really, Barefoot Dreams in a nutshell.
I don't want to have to overhaul my wardrobe every season.
No.
Don't get me wrong, Maria. I want to shop every season. I want to buy new stuff every season.
Yeah.
But I don't want to have to get everything new every single season, because then I'd be doing that with 3 people in the house, me and the kids.
I'm sorry.
You want to buy Thailand? Oh, no. Okay, so Petal's gone.
I'm not surprised. I'm looking at you.
Haze is going to be the next.
Wow.
That Harbor Haze is going to be the next to go.
So
if you
exciting.
missed out on the Petal, come on into that sand dune.
Yeah.
Because here, even if you already got the Petal today's special value.
I love that look.
The sand dune and the soft pink, that's also very pretty together.
That is so pretty.
That looks really nice. Then this one's Beach Rock. That's also, Beach Rock is another tried and true.
That's one of my favorite colors of all time.
It goes with so many colors.
It's a classic.
That if you don't know what cardigan you already own, or you're picking up a different one.
And there's an elegance.
That's pretty.
There really, truly
What am I doing?
You're shopping again.
No, but I'm holding it up to
well,
what I'm wearing. Overcomplicating it. And then that Oxford looks very chic with the Oxford navy.
Yes.
You could put that little white tank underneath, and it's a really good look.
And don't think that once spring and summer ends that you have to pack this away. No.
Yeah.
You're going to be putting your boots, a tall boot underneath this, because you have a wide leg line. It is a stunning look.
Well, and I think, speaking of summer, if you don't know, with Barefoot Dreams, it's kind of one of these, if you know it's a great summer fabric.
Yes.
But if you haven't tried it before, you might look at that and think, is that for summer? And it completely is.
Oh, yeah. Well, it's a nylon viscose. It is the ultralight, but when you see ribbing means texture, it means a money look. I'm not going to lie. There's just a level of elegance and richness.
Yeah.
It takes a ton more time when you add ribbing. I mean, and this just screams. Allie, I mean, honestly, when I walked out and saw you and just you dressed in head to toe, there's an air. There is an air, and that's what we love about knits.
Does it make me look taller?
You look everything. Seriously.
But it does. There is something about it that you can dress very, very casually and be pulled together.
Yeah.
And I think about, somebody like my mom, who she's gonna finally retire this year.
Oh, amazing.
We've all been like, come on, Mom. She's been working
amazing.
as a pharmacist for probably what feels like 100 years. But she still does spend a lot of her time at home.
Yeah.
Outside of work. She's not lugging around kids anymore.
Yes.
Now it's when she's so gracious to come and help us, me and my sister, with our kids. Then she's with the kids. But you spend maybe more time at home. You still want something when you go out, looks nice. You might run to an appointment, you run an errand, you catch up with a friend. That's where you're also wearing your Barefoot Dreams. You're comfortable, it's calming, it's peaceful fashion. And then when you head home and you want to binge watch your favorite show, or watch like a whole season of the show that everybody's talking about because you got to catch up, or finish up that book in your series because you can't just put it down, you're in your Barefoot Dreams, right? And you feel so good. So take advantage. A lot of you today are not only shopping for the today's special value, but you're grabbing the CozyChic in the ribbed pant. We already lost the pearl, or excuse me, the petal. So the petal pink is sold out in the pant. We have Harbor Haze, that's gonna be next to go. It's pretty limited, fewer than 100. And that's across all 3 inseams. So as we say this, the petite's 24 inches, the regular is, the petite's 22. The regular is 24. The tall is 26. Harbor Haze, Sand Dune, Beach Rock, and then this one is your Oxford Navy. $109.98. They're normally $135, so it's
Yeah.
about $25, $27 in savings.
Yeah, it's